and start of a new trip. Good morning to you all. Well, it's about lunchtime actually. All loaded, all ready, and about to set off. Jack, are you in your seat? No. Have you put the directions in the map? No. Not doing a very good co-pilot job, are you? So right, I'm pretty excited about this one. We're going to do a job for Camway. Camway is quite a biggish concern over here. I think they've got about 300 trucks or something like that, or trailers. I'm doing it unaccompanied trailer. They're paying me okay. I won't say I aren't jumping. It's good for the time at the moment, the way the climate is. So I'm happy with the rate and everything like that. I'm using their trailer. So that's another 7% off paying Anchor for not using their trailer in my pocket, which is quite good. That's in with the deal and everything like that. It's going all the way to Florida. Already loaded. All I've got to do is go down to Seattle. But first we've got to go to the yard. I've got to drop my trailer because I don't want to leave it in town for 2 weeks. Leave my trailer in the yard. Got to put some paperwork in and stuff like that. Then we've got to bobtail down to Seattle. Pick a trailer up down there, take that empty trailer over to Eastern Washington, where my loaded trailer will be already. 3 picks, they put them all on and everything, reefer going and everything in their trailer, straight down to Coca, which is pretty good. And one hit straight down there, so we're looking forward to that. I just want to show you this. This is something that I've been meaning to show you for a long time. Peterbilt, in their marvellous wisdom, that's the shore power, that's the engine heater for... In there, I don't know if DAFs are like this in England or not, but your shore power is what you plug it in. It has a battery charger and it keeps the fridge and everything running rather than batteries going down and stuff like that, going to auxiliary. This here, this prong is the other way. When you get these trucks, I don't know if you can see right in there, but that's actually vertical, is the bottom prong. Unlike this one is how it should be. For some reason, and I searched and searched on the internet, and I searched everywhere. I searched for days, and I spoke to Peterbilt. Where's the connection to go in there? Where's the connection? Nobody could have one. Nobody found one or anything like that. So I just give up in the end. Bit the bullet, got my pliers in there, twisted it round, plugged the thing in, and it works. Don't fanny about, just twist it with your pliers and plug the plug in. Why they've used that plug is beyond me. They don't seem to know, nobody seems to know. It seems to be a bit of a cock-up really on somebody's part, but get your pliers in, twist it, and then the shore power will go in. Just a normal plug. The plug will go in. It's not pulling massive amounts because it's only keeping the trickle charge sort of thing and things like that, so you know, it's easy. So we've got 3,300 miles to do, so it's going to be a bit of a push. But we're ready for it, aren't we, Bean? Are we ready? Start her up then. Let's get this rolling. So we're going to get going and got her all washed up. We've had a couple of days at home. It's been pretty fun, I'll tell you. I got bit by one. We had a bit of a fight. There was 10 of them, so I didn't do too bad. Bloody horrible things. It's not going. We're going. Here we are, off and ready to roll. Let's get out of here real quick. So we stumbled at the first block really, but look at all Camways. This is the drop yard. Look at all the brand new trucks they've got. They've got lots of going on here, haven't they? Look at them all, eh? Green. All blue. What do you want? A blue one? You can have a blue one with fancy green stripe, white stripes and all that. No.
I can have a green one because that's green.
Oh yeah. Lots and lots of them. Where do they get all the drivers from? Must be a good crack. Anyway, so I come in here and I can't find anybody in the offices. I thought it'd be 24 hour, nobody in the garage or nothing like that. And then they tell me, I call them up and said my trailer's not here. There isn't. Well, I ain't got a number for a trailer. It's just pick any trailer. Luckily there was a truck driver, one of the drivers there, and he said just get any reefer. And he said, hang on a minute. There isn't any reefers. So, which way am I going here, Jack?
Let's start this one.
There isn't any. Checking us the right way. Oh yeah, it is. There isn't any trailers. There isn't any reefer trailers. They're all driver. So we had to get in touch with somebody eventually, who's now told me there's another one just around the corner here. Go and get that. It's given me a number, but it was showing there was one there apparently, and they're meant to have tracking systems on them. So let's just hope this is a little clinch anyway and get over here and get this other trailer. We got stuck terrible in the traffic. Oh my God, Seattle traffic has been terrible. But I ain't overly bothered because remember... What was that? It's all right. I'm on empty. I'm not forwarding a load, so I'm going to a drop yard with this empty trailer, so that not forwarding a load, remember? So we can do that on PC. So I can get over there and then I'll drop that trailer in their drop yard, and then I'll go and get my other trailer in the morning, first thing 3 o'clock or something like that. So you know, you can do that because you're not forwarding a live load or anything like that. So that's the way it works, remember? Got to play it to your advantage. I didn't make the rules. Oh, grumpy. Come on. Face on the... What did you want? Mr. Grumpster. Jack's got up a little too early, I think. What? He's grumpy this morning. Here we are. Yeah. Picked the trailer up at 3:30 this morning. Managed to get quite a few hours in before Jack got up. We did get up early and then sent him back to bed. So we managed until about 9 o'clock before he rose totally. So yeah, went into the place, found trailer. It's not one of their trailers. I'll show you. I'll show you. Look. I should have videoed. Wait, you saw the videos of the other trailers, which I said it was going to be super bright and shit like that. We were lucky, which would not worked with my truck. Those blue and stuff like that. We've got an all-white one, which is exactly the same as mine. It's in better condition actually than my usual one at Anchor, so I'm pretty happy with that. All good and stuff like that. We're just in the supermarket at the moment. Forgot our blooming toothbrushes again. That's second time now, so I've got an array of toothbrushes round the sticky. Well, that's going to be nice then, isn't it? We're at the bottom of 4th of July, the mountain pass. The mountain pass is... I'll have these at the ready, Jack. We have wet wipes at the ready. Like I say, always have those at the ready when child is near. Complete with vacuum, and you can also blow him down as well, you know, get rid of everything. Are we struggling there? We're going to crack on today and get a good... God, I can't work this out. What? It's garbage. It's a thing. God, I'm struggling out. Yes. What the heck is going on here, Bean?
I don't know. Apple.
Yeah, that's
Apple. Apple.
It's a thing.
What?
They don't want to come out. Anyway, meanwhile, we shall sort this out, Jack.
Okay.
So that's it.
Big knife I can't have.
No, you can't have a big knife. Yeah, so 4th of July is 2 feet higher. It had to be higher in America, didn't it? Than Mont Blanc. That's all it is, right at the top. And I've measured that myself on my thingamabob. Oh God, this looks. Look at this. Yeah, that's gonna be a mess, isn't it? Which is the big crawl here out of Idaho into Montana. It's a lovely run, is this? Get into Montana and what have you, and then we'll plough on. Yeah, we're gonna kick it on and do flat to the mat today. We'll get quite a way across Montana. I can't get out this way, Jack.
Why?
Because I can't get out that way. Build up nicely, aren't they? Convenient. Yeah, so we'll get, because like I was saying, do a forward planning, stuff like that. Make your plan, what you've got to see, what there is, and a little bit. And once we get into South Dakota, there's a western town, 17th century western town. So we're going to go see that tomorrow, and there's a show on and all that malarkey. So we're going to head down today, get across there, and kick back for a couple of hours in there. And what have you, like I say, when you've got the kids or anybody with you and stuff, you want to break the day up. That's the main objective, I think. Middle of the day, break things up. Not maybe late afternoon or something like that when you finish do something, because you're usually too late by then. But if you can start early and then get hammered down while your passengers and shit are asleep and what have you, then you've got time on your hands, you know, like I say. So we've decided to come up Montana. So it was something like, I think it's like 40-mile backtrack from Yakima, where I loaded, to come back up to go this way. But I'm fully loaded, really heavy. So I thought there's less mountains this way. I've got this one to go over now. Once I get over here, basically we've got a few bits and pieces here and there over the Rockies and that, but nothing really. And then it's flat. Basically reasonably flat all the way across to Florida once you get through those ones. So, you know, all happy days. So coming this way was the better option than going Moab and Texas and across that way. Less traffic as well, because trying to do there, it's going to be chaos around the bottom of the Panhandle and stuff like that by the time I'd hit there, because it'd have been weekend and stuff like that. So I'll be better off going this way, I think. We've only got 2,800 miles to do. We've done 250 already today, so that's nice to get that in. I've got my wheels quite far back, which I hate that. They always, when you load produce for some reason, they always seem to spread it right back to the back. Your front drive axles will be underweight, but your back axles are right on the weight, so you've got to pull them back. And your maximum length to get to Florida is 40 feet from Kingpin to the middle. Look, it's the middle of the axles on my tandems. So I'm right on there, and it is perfectly weighted now. Got 33 something and 33 something on the back end, and 12 and a bit on the front. So it is good weight, but you still, you know, your turning circle is a lot different to what I usually like it. One notch in from the 40 mark, which is California 40 foot, which is the middle of the front axle. But luckily you get a little bit extra in Florida, so I can run legal. Otherwise, if it wasn't like that, if I was running on California, I'd be overweight on the back axle or over length. either, which is a bit silly, but there you go. We've got it worked out. So it wasn't weighed, but there was a scale there, and I went over another scale just to make sure, to doubly check. I don't want to be paying fines and messing about stuff like that. At the moment here in Idaho as well, Jesus, every policeman and his dog is out today. I don't know what's going on. We come through the scale and they're all there with their little body boards to go surfing underneath the trucks and everything. So, you know, everything's good and stuff like that. Like I said, this trailer's nice. I've been in under it, checked it all out and stuff like that. This is the first trip, obviously, I keep saying. So I don't know how good their maintenance is or anything like that. Looking at all their gear and stuff like that, it looks top notch. The trailer I brought across, the empty trailer, that was a Greyhound, which is the dog's bollocks of trailers out here. The Greyhound is the best of the best, really. And that was a nice one, but it didn't have any side spoilers on it. It had lots of extra lights and shit like that, but no spot. Oh, I ain't touching that. I ain't touching that shit. Well, just work it out. Can you touch that, he says, while I'm driving along.
But I can't get the plastic.
Oh, everybody's seeing the Jack temper tantrum. There you go, get your head round it. Oh God, this is going to be messy. I think I didn't feed it. Oh no, I wouldn't want to eat it like that. So yeah, I don't know what their maintenance is like. Like I said, they look good and stuff like that. So you need to check all underneath and stuff like that. Because big companies, some people, I'm gonna do it in a minute, Jack. Some people, a lot of the big companies are tending to drop a trailer off. Well, to be fair, it's not just big companies, they do it our companies, and it really, one of the things that absolutely boils my piss, it really annoys me. People have a fault with a trailer, drop it in the yard, in the drop yard or wherever, don't tell anybody. There's a tyre that's bald or something like that. why they don't do that. Brakes are running down, there's no brakes. Just tell somebody. Put a memo on the trailer. But people don't. And then the next person comes to pick it up early hours of the morning or something like that, and you've got a problem with it. But then you're stuck with a loaded trailer with a shit tyre or something like that. It really annoys me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Tell somebody that the trailer needs sorting out and it shouldn't go out or something like that. It's easy. So so the trailer was all there. I had to call up the 3:30 this morning because this trailer's not in their colours and it's got somebody else's name on the side, J something or other, I figure out. But it's one they've just bought, a used one. So look how pretty this is. You've seen it all before. If we had time, we could go chuck Jack in the river, couldn't we?
No.
Can I chuck you in the river, Jack?
No.
Okay. No or yes?
No.
Okay. We'll find some gold.
No.
So,
No.
it's going to keep him happy for a little while, isn't it? Yeah, this is a trailer that they've bought. So the number was matching up, but obviously it was a different name on the side. So I didn't want to. There could have been a slight coincidence that another company had the same number as what they'd given me for a number of their trailer. So I did call them up, and yeah, sure enough, there was somebody there on hand at 3:30 this morning. Boom, all to help out and stuff. So I'm pretty impressed with that. So far, so good. Wigwam bam. Wigwam. Wigwam on the left. Wigwam. That can mean only one thing. We are in Custer territory, Custer National Forest right here, where he met his fatal end that night, that morning. Pardon? Yeah, hang on, I'm just doing a video. So we're just telling the people where we are. Yes, we're up on the 212, one of my favourite routes. I've been coming across here now for 6 years, and I'm never gonna get bored of this. Absolutely beautiful run through Montana and that. We stayed at Yellowstone truck stop last night, and to be honest with you, it's changed hands. I haven't been in there for a long time. Anybody who knows it, it's not actually in Yellowstone, but we call it Yellowstone truck stop. But there you go. It's about 40, 50 mile north of Yellowstone. But anyway, that's by the by. Oh, we ran out of battery power there. Here we are, we're back on again. Anyway, yeah, we stayed at Yellowstone truck stop last night, which, like I say, it has changed hands, and I'm hoping they make the food a little bit better, because the food was nothing. There was no your homemade on the menu, stuff like that. It's been a very, very old truck stop, is that one. And I was hoping for homemade meat pie, or not meat pie, it was meatloaf. And there was none of that malarkey on the menu anymore. It was just basically fried crap, and that was cold and not very good. So it wasn't that brilliant, was it? But Jack got crayons, and the waitress, she was real nice to us and stuff like that. There's the reservation police. There's quite a few reservations. They don't need to see your owie, do they? Jack thinks you need to see his owie on his foot. He got a paper cut rolling about in the back. There you go. Jack's owie on his foot. It's a real war wound, is that one? Yeah, you come across here to Brodders. I've done this video time and time again. You've seen it and seen it and seen it. It's just extremely beautiful run, especially this time of year, man. Yeah, but anyway, going back to the Yellowstone, staying up on Yellowstone. Temperature dropped, it was only 54 degrees Fahrenheit last night, so that was nice for sleeping. Could turn the engine off, which is, without having to leave the AC running, air conditioning, so that saved me some monies. It all helps, doesn't it? All that saves us monies, doesn't it, Jack? We like to save money, don't we? Do we like to spend money? But don't tell Mommy. What else has happened? I got the Garmin sorted out. I'll do a separate video on that, actually, on the two. This is what you can get. Right. See there? We've got sheep at the side of the road. This is what you'll find when driving through any reservation. There's horses riding through any Native American Indian reservation. You will find running about in the road horses, cows, cattle, pigs. The horses is an often one. Somehow they get over the fence, and once they're over the other side of the fence, wild ones and things like that. Well, it's not that often. Mainly, usually, they're round here. I've seen them. Horses that have got out, which are domesticated ones rather than your wild ones. Because there is a fence all the way down the side of roads, like just about everywhere in developed world. But what we're looking at, which a fence, yeah, there's the fence there. Well spotted. But once they get out somewhere that's broken, then they're stuck on the opposite side half the time until they can get back out again or run over. Usually the state they'll be. So you'll get, I haven't seen elk down here. I've seen deer, lots of pronghorns, what they call they're all over the place. They have them in Africa as well and all over. Hey? Goats, I haven't seen any goats on the road down here, but there's a sofa back there. You will see, like I say, and drunk people. You will see drunk people as well wandering about the road. And you'll also see people in the middle of nowhere. This is a common joke among anybody who's out here, but you get that, I find, in any sort of poverty sort of parts of the world. You'll find people walking in the middle of nowhere. If they ain't got a car, they'll walk, and then Indians will walk. So you'll be like, so for example, as I leave here now, it's not far to the next town, but the next town after that is probably 70 miles of nothing. And then it's another about 80, 90 miles after that town to the next town. So you've got nothing in the middle of there. So you've got basically 200 miles with something in the middle. You will see people in the middle of those 200 miles or 100 miles at either side. And it's like, where are they going? Nothing. No water, no nothing. Just trotting along in the middle of nowhere. And like I say, you have to watch out for drunk people, and drunk driving is something that does happen. I'm sorry to say. So coming late on an afternoon, on a night, it's you got to watch yourself. Really, I've never had any problems, touch wood. But I'm just saying that's the way it is. It's not a hidden secret. People know that. I stop in a bar I use. We won't be using the bar because Jack's with me. Just up the road. I've told you about the bar before when I stopped there. I have good friends there, and I work. Probably haven't been there sometimes for 2 months at a time, 3 months that I go in. Always have a really good time. It's nice if you've got. Get out there and get regular stops, I always say. If you're on the road for a while and you're doing up and down different countries, get regular stops you like. And make sure you go to those, because such as restaurants, cafes, bars, something like that, they've got to make a profit as well. That's why a lot of them close down. And I hear a lot of people say, oh, you know, the truck stops are all closing and things like that. But half the people that tell me the truck stops are closing is to the people who aren't using the truck stop. If you aren't using the truck stop, how is it going to stay open? It ain't, is it? You know what I mean? So you've got to contribute towards it if you want them to stay open, and then don't complain when it's shut. I know it's difficult because prices are high and things like that, and it's a lot easier to grab something in the truck and eat. I do eat in the truck a lot, as you all know, but I still make the effort to go out at least 2 or 3 times a week or something like that for a meal or a dinner or something. It doesn't have to be extravagant and full. Oh dear, yeah. Still screaming night or something like that, you know what I mean? Just a $20 meal or something. Have water, don't have your beer, so you're saving money there and stuff and that. So that's my advice. And then you will build up a friendship, a relationship with different people who go to these different places, and that it really does break the trip up. Especially if you're doing a long trip, say you're doing down to Spain or cross country like me and stuff like that. It's nice to have different spots you can stop and get out and chat to people. That's the main thing, the talking to people and stuff like that, little catch-ups and what have you, I think. Otherwise you will go stir crazy, especially I find around Europe and things like that, where if you can't speak the language, at least if you get out, you know, you can have a little sign language and try and get by like that. And there's always your Google Translator shit and stuff like that. You can always get by now. Learn the bloody language. Oops, bad word. And learn the language, and then you can, it'll open a lot of doors and stuff like that. Makes things a lot easier. So that's us. We've got to crack on today. We won't be stopping now for, we've got 280 miles or something like that. That'll do us then when we get there, because it's to the Cowboy City. Cowboy City, yay! Where they have a show on, they have meals, there's a saloon where we can go and eat, and I can park across from that. And I've wanted to go there for a lot of years since I've been over here. But what I held back because I wanted to wait till Jack was old enough to go with me. So it's a win-win. Is it win-win? Is it double thumbs aloft? Yes! So we'll report back when we get there. So things aren't doing for too well. We got pulled at the slumming scale in Brodders there, Montana, coming across the 212. We got pulled in on the scale, and it was just a level 3 inspection, which all was going swimmingly until he said, "Can I have a look at your logs?" Which was all good, and then he. My logs, my logbook, on the telephone where it counts my hours of driving. Anyway, so young buck in there spotted. Oh, we have a problem here. He says, "You were driving. Where did you drive from PC?" And I said, "Well, I drove from dropped in Seattle and went home. Went home on PC." He said, "You can't do that." What? You can't go home on PC, and he's given me a sheet of paper. I only had a quick glance because I didn't have my glasses on and I want to crack on because we've been in there nearly an hour. The discussion was getting a bit heated, so it was there was 3 of us having a go, banging it out, and it wasn't really happening. So he tells me I can't unload, and it says he's only saying what is printed on the paper. You know what they're like, minions. They've got to do what he says. Even the old guy in there said he disagreed with a lot of it. It isn't right, because apparently, which I always led to believe, if you're not forwarding a load, not forwarding, not under load, not under stress, nothing. Hey? What?
Thirsty.
Oh, thirsty. Oh, water. There you go. You're not forwarding a load or anything like that. You're on personal conveyance. So unloading, going home, going to the hotel, going to the grocery store, going to the beach. It's all no. Going home. It says this on this piece of paper. Cannot go home. It's not personal conveyance. Personal. The key word. Personal. Personal. Isn't that personal? Going from unloading, empty, going home for 3 days. Or whatever. Well, actually, I had longer than that. I had like 4 days off. No, a week off rather. Is that not going home? Finished, job done, ding ding? I think so. I'm going to contest this anyway. He said, he did say to me, he said, I aren't writing you up for it. Writing you up means not putting you in your ticket. But he was clearly writing something. So I'm like, well, you clearly are writing something. You're writing me up. And he said, no, this isn't writing you up. Well, to me, that looks like you're writing something. You're putting my name, you put my number and everything in there. So that's writing me up. Can we stop writing if you're not writing me up? But no, that was, he wasn't getting the humour or anything like that. So we gave up on that one. But apparently it's only like a warning, it's logged and that you did this. So we got into the discussion about which is personal conveyance and which isn't. I'm empty, blah, blah, blah. But to be fair, it was getting a bit heated and we'd been in there a while and I thought, shit, cut my losses. All right, I agreed to disagree and got out of there quick because they didn't notice. The wire had been on for a little while as well. You know what I mean? Nudge, nudge. So we bit the bullet and got the shit out of there. So I think I'm going to, I don't know. Actually, I don't want to. I'll take that one, I think. There's no ticket, no money has passed to come out of my hand, so that's one thing which I'm happy about. And last night I did go on PC, which was quite bizarre actually. He didn't call me up on that one. Last night I got to a rest area. The rest area was closed where I was planning on staying. So I stopped in a safe place, obviously, officer, and put my log, because I'd run totally out of hours, put my log onto personal conveyance and wrote a memo. Rest area was closed, proceeding to the next area. It, for some reason, didn't log it. I might have not had a signal. Sometimes if you haven't got internet signal, it'll do this. I set off, I chucked the phone in, because it's all on my phone at the moment. Shut off. It went on to drive time, didn't it? So that put me 15 minutes over on my actual drive time, which I shouldn't have been driving and stuff like that. And that lights up a red flag on your logs. He didn't even ask me about that or anything. I'm like, wow, that's weird, but did me on this other one going about. So, well, didn't do me, as he said. So anyway, we've got that. It's yours if you want it. Anyway, on we go. We lost a bloody hour, so we're not gonna get to the what is it now until what time did it say? Cowboy place until 3:30, 25 past 3. So that'll give us 3.5 hours. That'll be long enough for it. Yep. Let's go hammer down. What's going on? What's going on? There it is on the left-hand side. Sturgis, the big Sturgis, the biggest, baddest bike event in the world. Fact. Best rally I've ever been to. And we will be heading there on the way back. There's another week yet before the rally starts. Well, just over a week or so. And hopefully, if we're coming back this way, Jackson, at 5 years old, they're getting the campsite ready. That's the campsite up there. I'd have thought they'd had that already. No, that's the track. Right. No, the racetrack's extending. Off the grass track, racetrack, off-road track thing. But yeah. It's hopefully be taking Jack to his very first bike rally at 5-year-old, and what a rally to start with. How is he ever going to top that at 5-year-old going to Sturgis? You know, I don't think there is. I don't even think Daytona's not even as good as Sturgis. Sturgis is the best, the one and only. But in the one and only, because there's some cracking other rallies I've been to all over the world, all over Europe and the country and stuff like that. But to me, this is the one. It really is. By the way, it's, before anybody says anything, no, it's not kid friendly at all. We will be just going in during the day, going down the street, early hours of the morning or something like that. In, out, get the t-shirt, say he's been, sign the book and get the hell out, if you know what I'm saying. Nighttime is definitely not a place for children, or late afternoon either in Sturgis, I'll say. Great place. I really don't know how people live here though, to be fair. They have great nice summers, long, but that winter, those winter months last for a long time. You know, I've come to a conclusion why people live in this part of the world, and even the scale I've just got stuck on and stuff like that. It gets so bloody cold. It's too cold for me. And when you've seen my other videos, it stays cold for 3 months of the year. And I'm talking not above freezing kind of thing. And mountains upon snow and shit. And, oh man, it's horrible. So, I've come to, this is a Vernon solution, what happens here. Right, hear me out. When women give birth, they always scream and shout about it. It's the worst thing they've ever been through and stuff like that. If it was the worst ever thing they've been through, they'd never do it again. But a lot of them do it again. Majority of women have another baby, you know, and go on like that. That's the way it's happened. Well, generation after generation, because apparently it blocks it out your brain, and also your brain is known to block out some serious incidents in your life. So you have a serious accident or anything like that, part of your brain might block that out, so you won't see it. Shell shocks in war zones, stuff like that. It's been a knock-on effect for that as well. So, if you're keeping up here, Vernon's conclusion to why people live in this part of the world where it's super, super cold is because they forget about the winter when the nicer weather comes around, and it's like, happy days, we're here again, there's our grass, we haven't seen it for 5 months or something like that. And they forget all about it. Before they know, boom, they're under sub-zero temperatures and can't go outside. So that's probably not why it is, but there you go. My God, anybody going to go to the rally this year are probably going to end up stuck in a lot of traffic if your campsite's just outside of the town or anything like that, because this road, they've put it down to 1 lane each way. This is the major freeway that runs at 90. This road does not look as though it's going to be done. Well, it ain't going to be done. It ain't going to be done in a week's time. That's for sure. Unbelievable. Of all the parts to start to do the road, let's dig it up through Sturgis rather than starting further back or further forward when the biggest bike rally is just about to happen in the world. There's a lot of construction going on like that. I can't see them having that. If that's done in a week, I will eat my hat. I will be so impressed. But to be fair, I ain't seeing that done in a week, are you? Somebody maybe didn't calculate things out. Somebody who's definitely not going to be driving here, that's for sure. Because look at it now. This is 3:30. Usually this flies straight through here. Obviously, and then next week, good God. Well, at the start of this week, you start getting people coming and stuff. And the people for the rally go 50, 60, 70 mile out for camping to try, because there's lack of camping and stuff like that. So you're right over to Rapid City and further beyond. Right out to Dead Horse, Wood, whatever it is, and stuff like that. There is. So maybe somebody didn't work something out, or somebody wasn't really bothered. They obviously overlooked that the biggest bike rally in the world was about to happen, and they would still be digging a road on a major highway through the event. I love forward planning. I absolutely love the way some people can look over stupid little things. A little one, a beam one.
Yeah, a big one.
Well, maybe they'll get it done. Maybe they'll crack on. There seems to be a lot of work though. There doesn't seem to be a lot of hanging round looking things. So, and oh, hang on, we've got a little party going on up here. No, we've got one with a brush though. Look, we've got one holding, one brushing, one holding, one leaning, one looking, one thinking of doing something with a barra. Go on, what are you going to do with that? Get in, Fred. Go on, get in. I'll get it right. Go on, it'll be fun. No, I ain't getting in. Oh no, they all seem to be doing a bit. Crack on, guys.
There's another one.
There's another one.
And
another one.
There's so many.
For people who haven't been to America, when they dig a road up and resurface a road, they don't just usually maybe do a mile or something like that. They'll do several miles, especially across here or something like that. Yeah, see, the problem is as well, don't forget, in states like this, you've only got a small, well, not a small, but well, yeah, we'll have a time frame on which to do it, when the weather's going to be right for you to do it and stuff.
There's more instruction.
You damn sure wouldn't want to be laying that in winter. It probably wouldn't work anyway, it wouldn't stick or something like that.
There's more instruction.
More construction. And there's the grand new way station just being built. Look at that big bad boy. That's one of my favourite way stations in America. I got stopped on there when I first started quite a few times. They even had a little tuck shop, a little sweet shop in there they used to do. Absolutely brilliant. Nice people in there. Great place. Not a place if you're being naughty, but okay if everything's good. So here we are in the place. absolutely fantastic. I haven't looked all round yet. We're still halfway down the street. We did come up to try and get Jack a costume, but we're too late to get him dressed up this time. There's the hotel. Just stay there, Bob. Stay there, I'm coming back. I'm just going to stand in the middle. There's... This time of night it's good. Look, there's Sheriff Jack, by the way. You're a sheriff now, are you? That's Sheriff Jack Bean. So don't mess here. Otherwise you'll have the Jack to answer to. You've got the marshal's office, which whereas Jack would be hanging out. And then you've got the hotel, you've got the saloon. Absolutely brilliant. Really worth a look. Like I say, we're only halfway round it, and then you've got another street up there. I think it was like 14 bucks to get in. Jack getting for free. Hang on a minute, there's let me just show you inside one of these, because I ain't running in and out of all of them. That's gonna take me forever, and a lot of you don't want to watch that. You just want to watch trucking. Where are you? Here, come in. Come on then, Sheriff. Are you going in your sheriff's office? All right then. Keep a lookout for the prisoners. He don't like the scary mannequins and things, and there's a prisoner in there, so it's made him run this way. It's quite ironic when if you've ever been to Cuba or somewhere like that, and you've been to out the all-inclusives and things like that, and you go into a shop in Cuba, it isn't far different to what this is like still. Now, this is 1880. Still the sheriff, yeah, remember. 1880s and stuff like that. So, quite ironic, really. All right, there's a lock, so you can't close it. That's good. Naughty boys like you can't do it. I ain't running back up there. You've got a dentist and you've got the doctors and everything up there. It's so hot up there. I'm like mapped in here because they don't want people running up and down because it doesn't look very safe, does it? Fat trucker like me would soon go through that floor, and then I'd need the doctor by the time we got up to the top. So we're gonna head up. The saloon is fantastic. It really is just like an old saloon with the beds upstairs and all that stuff. So worth a visit. Definitely 100%. This is on the I-90, South Dakota. I know we're going to work our way around yet. We want our money's worth, Jackson. We will not miss any of it. We're here for the night. Definitely.
I also work here.
Oh, you work here as well, Sheriff? Oh gosh, multi-trading sheriff here. Don't put the brakes on yet. You've got old train tracks. There's everything. That's getting loud, isn't it? Loud, it's getting closer. Put the brakes on. There you go, it's gone by. They've moved a lot of these, so these are the original actual places, buildings and stuff like that. They've moved them, picked them up and put them here, or the original town and stuff like this. Really, like so I'm going to stop saying really cool, because this is, but it is, I'm like impressed with it. And get it out. Get out there. Why didn't you come down these steps? Okay then, go back the way we came. There was some right here. There was some right there. Here at this end where you were stood. Come on, Sheriff. Let's see if there's everybody behaving before the gets off the train. Go have a look in there. Then we've got a more modern train going on further over there. We've got that lot to come as well, and lots to see. So here we are. We're in a Cracker Barrel. Jack was just getting changed. Are you changed? Yeah. Are you changed? Let's have a look. I don't like that t-shirt.
Why?
I think you do. What doesn't match?
No, I don't have any dinosaur pants.
Okay, so maybe a different t-shirt. I'll have a look in your bag in a minute. Here we are in the Cracker Barrel car park. I did call up.
Those are my beach clothes.
Okay, should we wear your? Should you put your shirt on? Maybe.
What?
Yeah, we'll put your shirt on. Anyway, we'll sort that out in a minute. So here we are in the Cracker Barrel. I'm loving the new Garmin. I've got the Garmin 710. I got sorted out in the end. Got rid of the other one with the creepy lady voice. Creepy lady voice. Creepy lady voice.
Got away.
Yeah, she's gone. And we managed to get the 710 Garmin. 450 bucks. They are absolutely brilliant. It's got loads of new features on it. Absolutely love it. Punched in to find a restaurant en route and everything like that, and it come up Cracker Barrel, which I was looking for, a Cracker Barrel. Called them up. They has the number that goes straight to your phone. It's already connected and everything like that. Bosh. Can I get a truck parked in, semi-truck? Yeah, you can park around the back, he says. Well, I haven't actually parked in the back because I can't back in those. It doesn't say nothing about no overnight parking, so I'm in this sort of little area thing like here. You think?
How does it say you would sleep there when you can?
Yeah. So I don't think I'll have a problem. Well, to be fair, I can't really get out until the morning now anyway, until everybody moves. So it's in, innit? It's already in, and that's it. Hey, you up, Jack? So we're gonna go grab some food here. And the bean, hang on a minute, don't jump down yet. Check everything out, and that'll be good. Usually some of them don't let you park trucks in Cracker Barrel, and they get a bit funny about it overnight, but we'll find out what he says when I get in there. He did tell me I could park here. Maybe not ask for permission for overnight. Doesn't say no overnight. Better for forgiveness than permission. Forgiveness than permission. So here's our Saturday night fun with the jet. Don't get run over by that car. Come and stand there with it. Come and stand at the other side or somewhere like this. So Saturday night consists of now in the crack. Oh, hey, we need to put it in the. Oh gosh, got to be all prepared and everything first. Go on then, show your gun. Jack needs to show the new gun. Right, there you go. Deputy Bean. Deputy Bean, can you see him? Where is he? Go on, fire away. Are we shooting the bad guys? You're making the dogs bark. So this is our Saturday night in a Cracker Barrel with Jack running about shooting bad guys. Luckily. Yeah, luckily the caps are going to run out very soon, and we don't do them in the truck, do we, Jack? No, because they're too loud. Yeah. Oh, the fun. How things change as you get a little bit older. Very old for me. As you know, a lot of you have done this earlier in life. I left it a little bit late, didn't I? Oh, there's some left. Hey, so we're not. I think we're in Illinois before Is that Illinois before Tennessee? Where are we, Jack? Yeah, we are. Not far to Tennessee now. And through Nashville and what have you, and from there, we're in a nice little rest area, and there's a play area at the other side, and there's a big old lake out the back there, so that's great. So it's feeding time at the zoo, which is always fun. What you got? Oh, do you need to show? We've got some flavoured milk as well. There you go, milkshake, which is really cool. So it's we're cracked on usual. Ow, what was that, Jack?
What?
Oh no, something just stabbed me on the floor. Things are all nicely in place now. It takes a few days for you to be on the road before everything gets in order and things like that, and you know exactly where you are and stuff. So that helps. Coffee's up there. Get everything done like that, and then everything just works out great then. I do, like I've mentioned before, get up early, like 4 o'clock, well, whenever my 10 hours is up, basically. As soon as my 10 hours is up, I'm on the road. Jack's still asleep. I can get 3-4 hours in before Jack actually wakes up then, which is pretty good. And then obviously when he wakes up, things slow down a little, where are you going? Can you eat breakfast, please?
I want to show them my new gun.
They've seen your new gun.
How?
Yeah, they've seen it. They saw it last night as well.
How?
Because we showed them it. We did a video with it. You've seen the new gun, haven't you, guys? Yes, they've seen the new gun. They're all nodding.
Did you show it can open?
Yes, they've seen the open bit.
Did you show it the bit can come off?
Yes. Hang on, we need to obviously we're gonna get no peace. I don't even know where the gun is, Jack.
I want to show them. The bullet for it.
Okay, so right, we have to just quickly show you Jackson's new gun. This opens like this. This bit comes out, and then the caps go in there, and they're very annoying and loud. But Jackson, oh, we have the said caps here. Look there, Jack is modelling said caps, and that little bit comes out like that, and clicks in there. Some foul. Yes, very good. Right, can you eat your breakfast now? We're showing them now.
How did they make the noise?
No, we're not. They heard the noise last night, and they saw the flash and everything, so it was really cool.
No, how does it make the noise?
Because it's got gunpowder in there.
Oh.
Go on, jump up. Yeah, so we've got 961 miles to go, so we've actually cracked it. It's going to be pretty easy now. It's a Sunday as well, so I should be all right. I want. Oh, that's just spilt all that. That was a little full, wasn't it? You'll be right. You'll dry. You're waterproof. I was hoping to get through to Atlanta, through the other side of Atlanta, but that ain't going to happen, which is a bit of a bugger. So I'll have to do that first thing in the morning. But you know, with the time difference and stuff like that, our 8:15 is now 11:15. So you know, time's moving on a bit. But if I get to this side of Nashville, I'll do another 450 miles or something like that. That'll be enough today. And then set off first thing in the morning, get through Atlanta, and we should be down there for early afternoon, 4 o'clock or something like that, hopefully 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Get parked up for a 4 o'clock delivery the next day. It'll be Walmart, so we won't be getting out there. What's happening? You want your foot dry? Okay then. Go on then, your little trotters are dry now. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be 4 o'clock in the morning tip. But it's Walmart. I ain't rushing in. There's no point whatsoever. You know, the dispatch I'm working through now. Well, we like you to get there an hour before you get that. I ain't going in an hour before. It's simple as that. There's no point in going in at that time. You've seen that Jack's a deputy as well. Yes, they've seen you're a deputy. Yeah, getting there any earlier. Any of those mega supermarkets, it isn't mega places and stuff like that. Apart from Costco, is going to be to your advantage going in a little bit earlier. But the rest of them, forget it. Just go in at your time tip. You're going to be there 4 hours. Walmart will be maximum 4 hours. I know it will be 4 hours. Anything before that is a bonus. Can you eat your cereal, please? Yeah. So, you know, go in that with that expectation of you're going to be there. You're not going to get unloaded before your time or anything like that. And then they get all bitchy anyway if you turn up, because that upsets them, you know. Well, you're not meant to be in this time. This isn't your time. You're too early, you know. There is the odd few, where especially with produce, that'll, I forget what the one is. There's a couple down in Florida. I forget the name of them now. That I've done. We'll take you a day earlier. I've got them off a day earlier because it's produce and they can see the advantage of that. But not with Walmart. Not going to happen. Never going to happen. Cracking little park and rest area here with amusement for Jack as well. All the stuff. And we've got this lake here. I actually spoke them. Wow, yeah, that's cool. I actually spoke to them once before when I was here because the park arc was full up and what have you. And I asked the girl who does the maintenance and stuff like this, can you park semis down here, down this part? On a night when it's full up? Yep, not a problem. She says park all the way along there. There's no worry at all to that. You won't get moved on or anything, which is pretty cool, isn't it, really? So, you know, because some of them can be quite... Oh, it's the school bus Jack wants to show you. There you go. It's been a camera hog, isn't he? Yeah, there's... So some of the rest areas across here, if you go into the car park bit, they'll get all pissy with you and they'll throw you out and all sorts of stuff, which is absolutely ridiculous. It's one of my pet hates that annoys the shit out of me. So when the actual trucks park is full in some of them, what is it? Oh, the lights, yeah. When the rest area's full up, you can't actually park in the car park, like I say, you'll get moved off. And if you get moved off, but they say it's all right to park on the slip road. So this is absolutely ridiculous. You can park on the slip road, on the on-off ramp, right next to a live road, but they won't let you actually use the car park bit on a night. How dangerous is that? You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, where we go, we're going to play noughts and crosses. Here we've got a big old hill going down this one. This one's in between, on the 24, in between Nashville and Chattanooga on the 24. This is a long hill. I'm not sure how long it is, but it's very long. So you've got to come in the test your brake area first, just to warm your brakes up a little bit, so you have less braking happen. No, to make sure your brakes work, and like in the old days, you'd wind them up here. They'd go underneath. Not that anybody, well, the majority of people, I'd probably say 80%, don't even know how to put a spanner under the trailer axle nowadays anyway, but there's no need anyway. The majority of them are well, they should be all on the road now, self-adjusters anyway. So here we go down the big old hill at 4 miles. It's not that big then. It's like scaremongering for nothing. Down we go. We're 657 miles away now, so happy days. I like it when I get this sort of mileage. And how far are we away from home? We are, Jackson, we are probably at this point 2,700 miles away from home, something like that. Just around the corner sort of thing, you know, not that far, eh, really? It's, yeah, we get to this and then, you know, I've still got a couple of hours or so left, and it's 6 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, so it's not bad. I've got 2.5 hours left driving, if I want them. No, I'll get it down to, I'll do 2.5 hours. I'll get it down to 500 mark, and then we'll find somewhere to go for some lunch. Hopefully another Cracker Barrel will be good. Driving over here, once you get over this side, is totally different. It really is. Nobody's going to let you out at all. Not one car will let you out, unless it's a truck driver or something like that, and then he might cut you up as well. It's in a car. They're all going to cut you out. You have to pull your way out, otherwise that's the only way you're going to do it. Here on in is all this part, all the way up the way is all forest land, right up to the sea and across, basically. A lot of forest. That's a lot of forest. This is your ding 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 ding. Don't go off the trail. Stick to the trail, that's for sure. Here. Oh, somebody's been in. Look, Jack. Somebody's been up the thingy. Wow. You don't want to go up there. He's got a long way in, hasn't he? Shit. He must have been going some just from there. That's wow. At least he got it stopped. You want to go up there? I'd rather we didn't.
Why?
Because it's scary biscuits and it'll cost me an arm and a leg to get towed out and probably do lots of damage. My ears are just popped. Good thing about you get to here now, and it's all cheap hotels as well, motels at the side of the road. This time of year, when you get to Florida, nice and cheap, because it's basically their winter right now, because it's too hot for some of them, and humid, and it is a bit of rain here. Well, it's tropical in it, so, but hey ho, we'll take our chance. So you're talking, I just looked at some of the hotels down in Florida right now, Best Western and stuff like that, 45, 41 bucks, things like that, which when around Christmas time you're talking 120, 140 bucks a night. That's the difference. That is how much difference there is in the prices. Incredible, really. So we can afford to hotel it now. If we weren't tipping so early in the morning, I would do a hotel tonight and I'd do one tomorrow night. You know, like 30, 40 bucks for a hotel. 35. I've just seen one at. It's just these, or 40 bucks even. It's only 10 bucks more than me running the truck all night on fuel. Because it costs me. Spicy. It's not spicy. It's eating some chips. Oh dear. And it's hang on a minute, sticky fingers. What?
Spicy.
Well, I'm gonna wipe it off your tongue, strange little man.
I want it.
Oh, alright. We're having a little bean dilemma right there, I think. With non-spicy chips that weren't spicy that he thinks are spicy.
Board signs and roadwork ahead. Use caution, but that's it.
Well, there you go. Take heed. Yeah, we're still 70 mile an hour down here. So we're getting to the end. We'll get fueled up tomorrow, and I'll always get fueled up before I get into Florida because it's a lot more expensive. So I'll get to the other side of Atlanta, get fueled right to the top. That'll get me into Florida and out of Florida. Happy days without having to get some expensive fuel. Yeah, going back to the hotels. These are it cost me 30 bucks a night to run the truck, really. 20 to 30 depending on. Last few nights I haven't had to run it all night. I've just woke up and it's been a bit hot, started it up for a while, cooled it right down and turned it off again. So it hasn't been too bad at all. But once I get down here in Florida, it will be. If you stay in the truck, you will have to leave it running all night. There's no two ways about it, you know. Tis what it is. If you want to sleep, that's for sure. I know we managed back in the day, as the old school drivers say, oh, we didn't have that. I've been there. I've been driving for quite a few years, you know. I've been there. I had trucks without air conditioning down in Spain and stuff like that. Sat in Cadiz waiting for strawberries with Magna. My first Magnum didn't have air conditioning. You imagine what that's like down in Cadiz, south of Spain, with a great big goldfish windscreen with no air conditioning. Oh, that's so pleasant. Check this out then, Cracker Barrel number 2, 2 nights on a row. I've just been in and seen the man and said, can I park at the back of your car? Oh yeah, sure you can. Sure you can. I've had to shorten the wheelbase though. I've pulled my wheels rail far forward as I can because this is going to be a little tight one to get in, I think. So we've shut it all up and hopefully we'll get in this one. I wouldn't have got. Let me go back. You won't get in if you hold on, Jack. Are you hanging on? You know. You ain't gonna get in with your wheels all the way back, that is for sure. Remember, we do have 53 foot back there of camper van. Ooh, sneaky little bit there. There's the kitty there, look at that. That's the Freightliner cab. Normally only for the Australian market. We're just coming around Atlanta now. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, Europeans can do great cab overs. Americans do not do good cab overs. The end. Here we are in Macon, which is just south of Atlanta, Georgia. Fueling up as usual, which I'm a bit monkey. I'm a bit miffed, a bit pissed actually, with the fuel price. Look, there, you Can you see that? You can't see that. Hang on, I've got to put that one back in. That's why. But the death price here is all right. So what happened was, get off! There's an advert. Let me put that stinky pig piss back in now. There's an advert further up the road for fuel for this is a QT truck stop. 325 the price is up on a board 8 miles back. So I thought, wow, 325. That's, you know, Loves and all your Pilot are at 310 and stuff like that down here. So I thought, oh, that's pretty good. We'll make it for here. So we shot down to here to find out. I went in. Hang on a minute. What's the price? That's not 325. That's 330 something. What are you doing? Are you stuck? Oh dear. 375.9, 376 basically. So where's the 325? Oh, it got struck by lightning, did the sign. I wonder how long ago that was. Robbing devils. Anyway, it's still cheaper, and the death price wasn't too bad. So that's it. We're moving. The truck's all washed, looking all good, all ready for. Look at it all sparkling and ready, apart from the sticky little fingerprints inside by the man. So we're on time. We've reserved the parking in just next to where I'm unloading actually. So we've definitely got parking for tonight. So we're in no rush, because otherwise the parking lots can get a bit chock-a-block. It's right next door to the place, so it's absolutely ideal a Pilot. It is $18 to reserve your parking, but to be fair, it's worth it. You know, now I don't have to rush down there and park up early or anything like that. We can just kick back and take our time. So no worries. So we're gonna go get our free orange juice in Florida. So we seem to have a little bit of a problem. I bet he's the driver there. He's thinking, well, how the hell did that happen? Well, I was shooting down here to get to this fire, and I thought I'd just nip into the bushes for a little wee, and before you know it, my bloody truck's stuck. Oh man, boss, it's really stuck, boss.
Yeah, he's on the way over there.
What's he doing over there? Trying to hide. Meanwhile, over at the fire, explaining to everybody how it happened. Everybody will have a different story. Well, we're just going along. Before I knew it, we're on fire. Yeah, that was a Golf. The Golf! The German's revenge! So where's the lights, Jack? Oh, there's the lights. We just got the last parking spot. Look at it, it's manic in here. Let me just show you. The way there, but this is look at it, it's absolutely mad. There was one place left, but it was there where this dude's trying to get in now, and they've all parked where they shouldn't really be parked. So it was good. I wasn't even going to attempt that. I wasn't going to. No way was I going to attempt to get in there. If I was on my own, I'd go give that dude a hand, but I don't think he's going to get in with that other truck there anyway without damaging something. But these are all reserve parking. Has to be. These are all the reserve parking, so you just call up and tell them, and of course they can see it's absolutely mad. Clever sod. He's made that look easy, hasn't he? Drivers and the drivers, isn't there? What a star larker. Anyway, there you go. But there was somebody parked in here, so I went and had a word with the guy. A lot of people try and wing it and just park it in. Sometimes you get away with it in some places, and they won't wake you up or something. If the whole pattern thing in full, you know, you're going to get away with it. I've done it before, parked on them, and nobody said anything. But if it's somewhere like this and it's full, just call up first, book it and stuff like this. Anyway, I'm going in. It's very, very humid here. Otherwise, Bean will be eating all my goodies and stuff. We've got some little snacks. Have you eaten all the snacks? Yes. You snack monster. Oh yeah, saying so. I was quite surprised actually. I've just been up to the Walmart, and just to go and check in things there, because I've been before, but I couldn't remember whether they had overnight parking or not. So I thought I'll ask anyway, and I went up there, and it's only a mile down the road, and the girl said, "Oh no, I can check you in right now." I said, "Oh right." She said, "You can park where you are on basically on the road going in." That's a truck. Are we done?
After the showroom door opens inside.
Okay. Door opens and closes. Right. So she said, "Yeah, you can book in here and stuff like that, and then you can. They'll let you book in at 10:30." Okay. What is it, about 4 hours usual tip and things? She said, yeah, like that, yeah, usually about 4 hours, something like that. So 10:30, you're talking 2:30 in the morning, aren't you, and stuff like that, to get woken up again. And I spun round and I thought about it first. I thought, you know what? I've already reserved this. I'll come down here. I'll just come back at 4:30, in the morning, and then get unloaded. I are getting up in the middle of the night, getting jack up and messing about like that. It's just ridiculous. It's nice of them to offer. If I had a flying load the next day or something like that, it'd be a different matter. I'd probably want to get it off. But waking up in the middle of the night, 10:30 into bed, I'd be going to bed then, obviously, but then getting up again to get your paperwork, then pulling out of there to try and get parked in here and all that rigmarole, you aren't going to get to your bed till 4 o'clock in the morning. Or 3 o'clock or something like that by the time you get your paperwork. Okay, just go deliver at 4:30 in the morning, get out and go back to bed, and then get up at probably 7 or something like that. Jobs are good. Forward thinking, guys, forward thinking.